The feeding habits depend on the type of food they eat. The mouth parts are suited to the type of food they eat. Organs of feeding. You already know that the beaks and claws of birds are modified according to the kind of food they eat. Like that, rodents like rabbits, mice, and squirrels have small and sharp front teeth. They gnaw seeds and fruits. That's why the front teeth are very sharp. And herbivorous. Herbivorous means plant eating animals. Plant eating animals like cows, goats, and giraffes have sharp front teeth for biting and strong broad teeth. Broad teeth is very strong for chewing. Now, what about carnivorous? What is carnivorous? Carnivorous means flesh eating animals. Carnivores like the lion, tiger, and cat have very sharp, pointed, and curved front teeth. How is their teeth? It's sharp, pointed, and curved front teeth for tearing flesh. For tearing flesh. They also have strong grinding teeth to chew the flesh and the bones. They feed on the flesh of other animals. Next topic is movement in animals. Why animals are moving from one place to another? Animals need to move in order to search for food, protect themselves and their babies from being hunted, and build resting and breeding places. So animals have different types of body parts. Body parts or limbs for the movement and different ways of moving from one place to another. So what is the organ for the animals to move? It's called as limbs. What is that? Limbs. Okay. According to their living place or habitat, their organs of movements are also different. First, we can discuss land animals. In the case of land animals, most mammals have four limbs. The two at the front are called forelimbs and the two at the back are called hindlimbs. Now, what about water animals like fish? Fish have fins for swimming. What is called? Fish have fins, not limbs. For water animals, it is fins. The two paired fins are used to move forward, and the unpaired fin maintains balance, and the tail fin helps to change the direction of movement. What are they? The two paired fins in fishes are used to move forward. The unpaired fin maintains balance, and the tail fin in the backward fin helps to change the direction of the movement. Now, what about insects? Insects are six-legged creatures. Insects are six-legged creatures, and insects like ants and cockroaches crawl on their legs. And a grasshopper uses its long hind legs for hopping. Hopping means jumping. And water insects like water boatmen use their legs as oars for swimming. And some insects have one or two pairs of wings and can fly. The wings of insects are different from those of birds. They have no feathers or bones or strong muscles. The wings are made up of tiny colored scales. They move with the help of the chest muscles. Insects such as lice and bedbugs do not have wings. They cannot fly. They move by crawling. How the birds are moving? Yes, the forelimbs of a bird are in the form of wings, which helps it to fly. The wings have feathers. The wings are attached to the breastbone of the bird with the help of strong muscles, and these muscles enable the bird to flap its wings and to fly. When a bird lands after a flight, it uses its hind limbs. It also uses them to walk, run, hop, and perch. The hind limbs are also used to scratch the ground, catch prey, and attack enemies. Though some birds have wings, they cannot fly because the wings are too weak for flying. For example, the emu, ostrich, rhea, the penguin, and the kiwi are flightless birds. They cannot fly. Now, what about reptiles? Reptiles like lizards, crocodiles, turtles, and tortoises are reptiles. They have a dry, scaly skin and lay soft shelled eggs on land. Though they have limbs, they crawl. And snakes are also reptiles. They do not have legs. They have scales or plates on the underside of the bodies. These plates are attached to the ribs. When snakes move, these plates act like feet and the ribs act like legs. Now, how humans are moving? Yes, compared to the limbs of animals, the limbs of human beings are highly developed. Why? They use only one pair of limbs, that is, the lower limbs human beings are using to support the body while walking and standing. That is why, unlike other animals, humans have an erect posture. They stand, walk, and run with only one pair of limbs called legs, and this is an advantage. For example, when in danger, they can use their legs to run and escape, and their arms or upper limbs or forelimbs they are using for defense or attack. Next topic is migration among animals. What is migration? Some animals move great distances at certain times of the year. They are moving from a far distance, and this mass movement of animals from one place to another is known as migration. What is migration? The mass movement of animals from one place to another is known as migrations. Why animals are migrating? Animals migrate to escape harsh weather. Sometimes they cannot tolerate that weather, or to search for food and to reach the breeding grounds. Some birds like storks and mallard ducks from their countries visit India every winter. Migration is most common in birds. The Arctic tern, a type of bird, travels a distance of nearly 35,000 km between the Arctic and Antarctic twice a year. And the European stork travels from Europe to Africa every winter. When spring comes, it returns to Europe to the same nest. It's a great mystery how migrating animals decide where to go and in which direction to fly. Some animals take the help of sea currents. The reindeer find the direction with the help of the sun's rays. So, what are the things we discussed today? Yes, first, feeding habits in animals. Different animals have different organs of feeding. And next is movement in animals. How animals are moving. According to the habitat, that is how they are living or their living surroundings, the movement is organs of movement is also different. That is, in the case of land animals, they have forelimbs and hind limbs. In the front part, they have forelimbs, and two at the back are called hind limbs. And in the case of water animals, they have fins for swimming. What is the organ for movement in the case of water animals? Yes, fins for swimming. And turtles have four paddle-like limbs. In the case of tortoise or turtles, they have paddle-like limbs to push water back and to swim. And penguins use the two forelimbs as flippers to push water and swims. And frogs have webbed feet to swim. And in the case of insects, insects are six-legged creatures and usually use the legs for movement. Some insects have wings, but these wings are not in the case of birds. They have no feathers or bones or strong muscles. Now, what about birds? Birds have wings to fly. The forelimbs of a bird are in the form of wings, which help it to fly. And when a bird lands after a flight, it uses its hind limbs. These hind limbs, they uses them to walk, run, hop, and perch. And in the case of reptiles like lizards, crocodiles, and turtles and reptiles, they have a dry, scaly skin and lay soft shelled eggs on land. Though they have limbs, they crawl. And snakes are reptiles and they have scales or plates on the underside of the bodies. And humans, in the case of humans, humans are highly developed animals among all animals. Why? Because they use only one pair of limb to support their body while walking and standing. This is why, unlike other animals, humans have an erect posture. They stand, walk, and run with only one pair of limbs called legs. And what about migration among animals? That is, animals are moving a far distance from the habitat. Why these animals are migrating? This is called as migration. And why animals are migrating? Animals migrate to escape harsh weather, to search for food, and to reach the breeding grounds. And these are the things we discussed in this chapter. So this chapter is over and you have a class test on next class. Thank you.